To get notifications on this video and many other life-changing future videos, do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Stay tuned.
Mantra 5.
There's some massive firing that's going on here. And before I run for my life, I wish to tell you something very important. In army, a thumb rule is followed. That is, first protect yourself, and then when you get a chance, attack the enemy. On similar lines, in stock markets, you should always follow a rule. That is, first protect your capital at any cost, and then when you get an opportunity, enter into a profitable deal. Stock markets will always bring you a lot of opportunities, but you should have your capital protected to encash them. So how do we protect our capital in the markets? Using stop loss. So what is a stop loss? For example, you get a recommendation from Abundant Stock Advisors to buy Big Cellular at 100 rupees with a stop loss of 96 rupees. So when the stock closes below 96 rupees at the end of the day, then it means that the stop loss has triggered and you should exit from Big Cellular the next trading day. Now you might feel the pain of taking that 4 rupee loss today, but let me tell you, it's a very smart move. What if the stock crashes to 10 rupees in the next few days? You will be wiped off permanently from the game. We give you our fifth mantra here. Never invest in any stock without a stop loss. Small losses taken in stock markets turn out to be very profitable in the long term. Now, one important point related to stop loss. It should never be entered in the trading system. It should always be in your mind and should be followed on a market closing basis. This means that you need to see the price of the stock after the markets have closed. If the closing price is below the stop loss levels, exit the stock the next day. Honestly, the first aim of Abundant Stock Advisors is to protect our clients' money, and the next aim is to help them make profits. All our recommendations come with a technically calculated stop loss. We understand very well that if our clients stay on the crease, they will score runs. Not losing your wicket is the key.
Mantra 6.
Hello. Now the next question that needs to be answered is, how many stocks you should be having in your portfolio? If your portfolio has just 2 to 3 stocks, then your risk significantly goes up. If it has too many stocks, then your profit just gets distributed and you actually do not make real profits. So what's the app number? Let's assume you've got 1 lakh rupees to invest. So, as and when you get buy recommendations from Abundant Stock Advisors, let's say, put your 10% amount in each stock. So that would mean 10,000 rupees in each stock. In that sense, your entire amount would be distributed equally in 10 stocks. Now our experience says that 10 stocks in a portfolio and 10% capital distribution in each stock is just the right number game. Let's be practical now. All these 10 stocks in your portfolio may not perform. There are chances that 1 or 2 stocks may trigger stop losses. So as per our earlier mantra, you have to exit these stocks and replace them with our fresh recommendations. Your portfolio will be loaded again with 10 stocks. Let me give you a good news now. The remaining stocks which have not triggered stop losses will perform. After all, they are picked after a lot of study and research. These running horses of yours will recover the losses that was incurred when some stocks triggered stop losses, and over and above would fetch you huge profits. Month on month basis, you will see profits accumulating in your portfolio. Let's see our next mantra, mantra 6. Do not risk your money by investing in just 2 to 3 stocks. Similarly, don't ruin your capital by investing in too many stocks. Invest your capital equally in just 10 stocks. Historically, we've been seeing that this has always been a winning portfolio management strategy. What we just shared with you looks pretty simple, but let me tell you, it takes an investor years to understand something simple and something that really works. So please follow this strategy religiously. This portfolio management strategy has been tried and tested by many of our clients over the years, and it has never ever betrayed us.
Mantra 7.
Hello. So by following recommendations and portfolio management strategy of Abundant Stock Advisors, you will start seeing profits in your portfolio on a month on month basis. Now a question worth crores. When to sell? When should you sell the stocks in your portfolio? You see this basketball player? He is extremely focused. His aim is to put that ball in that basket. Otherwise, there's no point playing that game, right? In fact, there is no point in doing anything without a clear goal and a purpose. So listen carefully. In stock markets too, you should always have a very clear financial goal in mind. Example, your financial goal could be buying a car at the end of the year. And let's assume the car price is 7 lakh rupees. So when you see the portfolio growing up to 7 lakh rupees, you should sell all the stocks in your portfolio. You should go ahead and achieve that financial goal. Go ahead and buy that car. That's the best way to realize your profits, which are often only virtual. We give you the most important mantra till now, mantra 7. Always invest in stock market with a clear financial goal. Exit when your financial goal is achieved. This strategy helps you tackle your fear and greed, your two biggest enemies in the stock markets. Now, one important point. Never have an impractical financial goal like, making 10% or 20% profits every month. If you start expecting monthly gains from the markets, you would unnecessarily indulge into frequent buying and selling. That is, it's just trading, which would ultimately lead to losses. So, your financial goal should be a medium or a long-term vision closely associated with your life. Example, making enough money to go on a vacation next year, accumulating enough profits to pay your kids' fees the next term. That ways, you give enough time to your stocks to perform. You also become a long-term investor and not a trader. This will not only help you stay focused and disciplined, but would also empower you with patience and better decision making.
Mantra 8.
Hi. Now there are some investors who would say that we do not have any financial goal. So then what should be our strategy? Let's assume you sell the shares in your portfolio at a mere gain, say 10% profit, and then you buy 10 stocks again. You sell these again and buy fresh ones again. And you keep doing this repeatedly. So this is called trading. And please understand that you cannot make money in stock markets by indulging into trading. You could try it yourself at your own risk. In reality, you will always end up with losses. And it would happen many a times that a stock, you sold it. Then, for a mere gain of say 10%, today it has multiplied 4 to 5 times. So remember, if you don't have any concrete financial goal, then we would like to give you one. Are you seeing this farmer? Become like a farmer. Nurture your crop. Give it the required time and energy and harvest only when the yield is fully ready. This is the only way by which the farmer makes money. So when the shares in the portfolio are performing, nurture them with extreme patience and discipline. Understand that every time you buy a new stock, there is always a risk of the stop loss triggering. Now that you bought a stock, its stop loss didn't trigger and the stock has started performing, it is your duty to ensure that you sell it with maximum gains at any cost. We give you an important mantra here, mantra 8. Treat stock markets like any other investment platform, be it real estate or precious metals, etc. Buy the right stocks and sell them only when they ride completely. You will see massive profits in your portfolio. Becoming rich overnight by trading in stock markets is a myth. Now all said and done, but how does one take maximum profits from any stock when it's rallying? How does one know exactly when to sell? Abundant Stock Advisors has designed a strategy that will tell you exactly when you have to sell a stock. Example, we recommended a stock at 100 rupees with a target of 140 rupees. Now remember, 140 is only a minimum target for this stock. The stock might have the potential to go much beyond it. Who knows? So as per the potential, let's say the stock hits a peak price of 1000 rupees. The stock was in an uptrend till now. So our exit strategy obviously did not trigger an exit signal. Now let's say the stock starts falling from 1000. That is, the downtrend of the stock has started. The stock falls from 1000 to 990, then 980, and then finally to 950. Now since the stock has fallen 10 to 15% from the peak, the exit strategy will now give you an exit signal at around 940 to 950. So in essence, we bought the stock at 100 and sold it for like 950 rupees. Wow! That's what we call as being a farmer. So remember friends, that there comes no guarantees in stock markets. But using this approach and strategy of investment, and obviously combining it with all the mantras that we've seen till now, you give yourself an amazing opportunity to create wealth from the stock markets. This philosophy has been adopted by a lot of our clients successfully, and we have seen them amassing huge wealth over a period of time.
Mantra 9.
Hello friends. So till now, we have seen two strategies for exiting stocks in a portfolio. One, exit on achieving your financial goal. Two, exit when the exit strategy triggers an exit signal. So one thing is pretty clear. Your emotions have no role to play in the stock markets. We are approaching the markets very technically here. However, our experience says that it's definitely difficult for an investor to take losses, but it's even more difficult for an investor to book profits. And that's because you get emotionally attached to your stocks. No matter how many tricks of the trade you know, you're just not able to sell those stocks. Example, some investors buy shares with the thought that they would exit them only to fund their son's or daughter's marriage. Indian marriages are definitely a costly affair. But this thought is not right. So, even though they see their investments growing today, they are seeing a 500% gain on their portfolios, the exit strategy also is clearly giving an exit signal. They are somehow not able to exit their stocks. Somewhere an emotional value gets attached to the shares in the portfolio. Lot of mind games happen and the investor finally becomes a slave of his emotions. Remember, if this happens with you, you are bound to lose your money in the stock markets. Let's see our next mantra here, mantra 9. Do not get emotionally attached to your stocks. Emotions have no role in share markets. They always lead to losses. Only a disciplined investor makes money in the stock markets. Please reserve your emotions for your family. Your stocks don't need them. Book profits at the right time. Do not allow your profits to get converted to losses. Let me repeat this. Do not allow your profits to get converted to losses. If that happens, it would be your biggest mistake in the stock markets.
Mantra 10.
Hello friends. Money cannot be earned. It can only be attracted. Like everything else, money is an energy, and if you wish to attract this energy, you will have to raise your energy levels above the energy levels of money. This universe has everything to offer you. It's just that you need to be eligible. So how do you raise your energy and become eligible to attract almost everything you wish? We give you our last mantra here, mantra 10, the most important mantra of abundance. Firstly, you will have to release all these negative energies of hatred, jealousy, anger, worry, revenge, etc., etc. These energies, they create blocks and they stop you from progressing in life. You need to start increasing the energy of love in your life by loving everyone and everything unconditionally. If you do this, money will start chasing you. Meditate regularly. Meditation is the first and the last truth on this planet. Actually, if you really try and understand, the only true purpose of your life is to meditate. And also when you meditate, you do nature's work of uplifting yourself and other people who are related to you. And in return, nature brings you abundance. Donate food to the needy. It's one of the biggest forms of giving. And yes, it's not we who are saying this. It's been a part of our culture since ages. Make sure you do this with your own earned money here. This will attract wealth and luck in your life. Remember, you need a lot of luck in the stock markets. Now, there are some special animals. If you feed them, it can bring abundance in your life. Feed these black ants, most commonly found under the peepal tree in India. Take care of the fishes, feed them. It will bring wealth to you. And this one is special. Feed the cow. You will be successful in all the walks of life. Feed the dog. It will make you courageous. And make sure, like I said again, you do this with your own earned money. Love money in the true sense. It's your right to be wealthy. Nothing wrong about it. So stay away from people who misguide you by saying earning wealth is an illusion. Remember, earning wealth makes you an achiever. And only a true achiever can then aim for the highest achievement of a human being. Truly respect money. And one simple way of respecting money is to not fold and stuff the notes haphazardly in your wallet. Instead, place them very lovingly in a sequential way, starting from the notes of the highest denomination to the lowest denomination. Start with 500, then say 200, then 100, 50, and so on. And then place them sequentially in a proper way in your wallet. One more thing. Remove all the unnecessary bills from your safe and from your wallet. You don't need them. Stock markets is associated with a female energy. So take special care of all the females associated with you. Your mother, your wife, your daughter, etc. Keep them as happy as possible. Donate 30% of your stock market profits to females. It can be towards a school or a hostel for women, maybe scholarship to girl students, etc. Now remember this, it's a nature's law. You activate in your life whatever you give your attention to. So start giving your attention genuinely to profits. Activate your profits by talking and by thinking only about profits. Do you like trees? Plant as many as you can. Create opportunities to plant trees. Get this straight, energy-wise, planting a tree and planting your growth is the same. Give whatever you can. Food, time, wealth, kind words, sympathy, wherever you can and how much ever you can. Let me disclose our very special jackpot theory to you. Whatever you wish, first create its energy by giving it to someone and thus creating a jackpot in his life. If you wish money, first create that energy by helping someone with money. Give him a jackpot by helping him financially. Whatever the scale may be. Less, more, really doesn't matter. Here, he gets a jackpot and there you get a jackpot from nature much, much bigger. It's a law of nature. Whatever you give comes back to you many folds. We've never seen the jackpot theory failing till date. We give you a life-changing mantra here, the mantra of abundance. Follow all these laws of abundance. Trust the universe will create abundance in your life. Friends, you just follow this last mantra. It's all that you need. Following it will create abundance in your life. Wealth will start flowing in your life. And after this, you would not need any stock advisors like us. The knowledge which we have experienced and acquired over the years, you have acquired that in just a few minutes. And it's all because of your high and pure energies that you've got to see this video. Now you can be amongst those 2% investors who make money in the stock markets. This knowledge is sufficient for you to make money. So, never ever forget these 10 mantras. These are your 10 commandments from today. Now there are some other wonderful videos on our YouTube channel. Please go through them. They will add a lot of value in your life. To see many such videos of ours, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. We release minimum one video per week. If you feel this video has added value to your life, please like and share. And we're also waiting impatiently for all your wonderful comments. Thanks for being with us for such a long time. If you happen to drive your Audi, BMW or Mercedes to Pune, do invite us for a cup of tea. We'll see you soon. Thank you. Jai Hind.